tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon before this gets out of hand.
Shreyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Straight to the fielder. Good pick up, big chance.
Shot.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Seven runs added in that over. Kolkata, 53 for none. Bra, the left armour, is the new bowler from the pavilion end. Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Narayan, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Couldn't get it through the field. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Was quick onto that in the infield. Over, Kolkata, 59 for none.
Another big over. Not as big as the previous overs, but still a formidable one.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Oh, that's gone a mile. That could go out of the ground. Get the fielders into the crowd. 2 on the trot.
Lovely shot for 6. So close to the half-century. Really looking settled now.
Gone. Great reflexes. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really put the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end now.
Cuts that off well in the infield. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Gone, great catch. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Doesn't beat the infield. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
End of the over. 7 off it. Kolkata are 84 for 2.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. But have to head back to the pavilion.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. No. Terrible shot. Brilliant shot there.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Great shot. Flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Whacked away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Bra from the pavilion end.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Huge. That has flown.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early. Quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Drive straight down. The ground mid-on will collect that one though. 18 runs at it there. Kolkata are 114 for 3. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Ali, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. How will he reply?
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Singh, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Goes through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Beats it. Outside edge, good bowling there.
Hello. Maybe in the card shows the broken order. Starting the lama, like the lama, partnership, half century, maybe let's try something else.
6 off it. Kolkata 142 for 3.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
Time that perfectly.
Went again. Didn't get the same elevation, but it's another boundary. A very professional innings this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on.
Power and precision in that shot.
No troubles getting back to play that shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Took on the short ball. No problems getting it all the way.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Take that. Pivoted onto the back foot and launched it for 6.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
No ground can hold them. 6 more.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Okay. Nice score. Let's try what's going to happen.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
We've seen some brilliant batting so far. Not long before they'll get to 100 with shots like that.
Partnership 82 what ivar adichirukkaru.
Nearly gets the edge. Singh with a great delivery there. Needs a direct hit.
Manish Pandey.
Ah, fantastic catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Great shot, pulled straight to back with square leg go.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Pinned off the bat.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary. Needs a dot ball. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
bowler. சரியான செஞ்சுரி இல்லைங்க அவுட்டுங்க
Super catch. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Aya, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
the രണ്ട് new batsmen.
Huge. That has flown.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Timed that perfectly.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
End of the over. 20. Runs coming from it. Kolkata 207 for 5.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Trouble. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Jansen from the high court end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
let's see என்ன பண்ண போறாரு மார்ட்டின் இந்த மாதிரி டேவ் பண்ண போறாரு தெரியல
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Punjab having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Russell looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A direct hit, and this could be gone. Edged it. Punjab goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Didn't time it at all and mid on with an easy catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Couldn't get it through the field. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. The bowler looks really confident. Batter doesn't seem sure. Looked to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
So far, so good with the line. Is it hitting the stumps? Is height an issue at all? Aurora has to go. Ends up being a waste of a review. That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
Hey, scoring area பாப்பண்டா. Pitching outside like
Onto that early, that could be 4.
நேரம் கழிச்சு ஒரு boundary எல்லாம் நல்ல ஒரு ஃபீல்டிங் பண்ணுவாங்க. எவ்வளவு வீக் ஆயிடுவாங்க. டைம் பவுண்டரியா
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Punjab needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul.
Chakravarti coming in.
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Gone. Superb catch. Tried to go over, but it's gone straight to backward point.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over. 8 off it. Punjab are 8 for 1. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Doesn't beat the infield.
That's a very control, man. மார்க்கண்டே இவ்வளோ பண்ணுறோம். மணிஷ் பாண்டேக்கு பதில் மார்க்கண்டே. ஓகே,
Cuts that off well in the infield.
ஓகே, லெட்ஸ் ட்ரை சம்திங் எல்ஸ். பிரப்சிம்ரன் சிங் இஸ் லைட்டாக ஸ்ட்ரகிள் ஆகிறாரு.
Kolkata has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
அடிச்சிட்டு அவுட்டு அடிக்கல. விட்டுட்டேன்.
Edge, but it drops safely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Edged, what a ball. That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. Punjab are 9 for 1.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. There's been a good mix of bowling variations, though.
Edged. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot through the gap.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Singh waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Massive outside edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Edged, unplayable. Norkia from the pavilion end. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right.
How will he reply?
Was quick onto that in the infield.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Good fielding out in the boundary. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Eight runs added in that over. Punjab, 29 for 2. Markandi coming into the attack from the high court end. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Amazing delivery. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Ten runs added in that over. Punjab, 39 for 2.
End of the 5th in the power play. The run rate's looking good at the moment, but they're falling behind the required rate. One of these two might need to go for it in the last over of the power play.
Ali into the attack now from the pavilion end. Misses everything. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Too good. That is huge.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Could be close. Out. Good catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, at the end of an entertaining performance with the bat, certainly a good wicket to get, the runs were really starting to flow.
There'll be runs here. Kolkata has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide square leg. Could be 4. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Ali from the pavilion end.
A very defensive field, this.
Stoinis drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Everyone's gone up. Perfectly timed.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the high court end. Narayan, the spinner, coming into the attack. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Edge, amazing delivery. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Narayan, too crafty, and that's the end of that.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we were hoping for, but still, solid work.
5 runs out of there. Punjab, 65 for 4.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Goes over the top with that shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Straight to the fielder. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads. Over. Punjab, 76 for 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
അടിച്ചു. Already. Second innings പാക്കത്തില്ല.
Might look to go big again here.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Nengalodera idu try பண்றாரு. Nengalodera இல்ல. வெறும் தான் குறவா இருக்கு. சரி.
Power and precision in that shot.
They're too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Oh, stunning delivery.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Edge, but it drops safely. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion. Chakravarti coming back into the attack has done well so far. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Everyone's gone up. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Kolkata has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Edged it. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line, flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. How will the bowler respond?
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's a confident appeal. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Six runs added in the over. Punjab a 96 for 5. Aurora, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Great catch. Out. What a screamer.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better. This has been a good innings.
Doesn't beat the infield. whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over. Just dropped too short, and that's flown too high.
They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. The bowler looks really confident. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Jensen looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Edge, but it drops safely. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Right arm fast bowlers. Coming into the attack from the high court end. Markandi back into the attack. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Massive outside edge. Everyone's gone up. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. What a superb delivery, too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked them over. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Aurora from the pavilion end. Ali coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Cuts that off well in the infield. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Kolkata has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Brilliant diving stop. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
And a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck, too.
Some Well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on. As the new batter strides to the middle, they'll be looking for another quick wicket. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Five runs added in that over. Punjab, 113 for 9.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and the required rates has climbed.
Norkia coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Was quick onto that in the infield. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Edge, amazing delivery. A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters. Kolkata goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that.
That's it, they're all out. An amazing bowling display. Victory was only a matter of time. Just a brilliant win.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.